to This Australian Open Life. We tell stories and our story is Grand Slam tennis. We want to grow this out immediately to all Grand Slams plus Indian Wells. That's right. We want to broadcast live from a public space in New York, Paris and Wimbledon and Indian Wells, not necessarily in that order because they don't run in that order. Come on, I think it's actually Paris, Roland Garros, London, Wimbledon. Indian Wells is actually it's before the US Open there and the 5th Grand Slam they call it, and of course live from New York, Arthur Ashe Stadium. I can't remember what they call the precinct itself, but it's not your concern. So what we want to do is export the format of this Australian Open Live, and we want to transform it into a global broadcast concept for global audiences worldwide. We want to put it on 1.4 billion smart TVs around the world through various distributors in the fast channel space, the over-the-top streaming space. Come on, you know who you are. And we want to get it into your content library. We want to get it right up there amongst the best programming options for sports content around the world. We want to sell this concept at the American film market in Las Vegas. They've left Santa Monica, God knows why. We want to go to MIPCOM, we want to go to Asia TV forums, we want to go to the Busan Film Festival and sell it there in South Korea, and we also want to go to all of the overseas film, TV and content markets, because Wise Words Media really believes in this concept, and we know the audiences out there, and we know that TV formats, sports broadcast formats are changing. They're changing in front of our eyes, and we want to be part of the solution. We produce differentiated, unique and innovative content in all spaces, particularly the sports content space, the live broadcasting space, and we want to dip our toes into the sports documentary space. The Australian Open has announced in the last couple of weeks, and they're being built right now outside this court, party courts. So I'm so sorry, and I apologise to all of you around the world that are going to be watching the Australian Open. Competitive professional matches at our landmark tournament, the best tennis tournament, Grand Slam in the world, is now going to have drunken yobbos catch a taxi ferry or a ferry taxi. It's about a 5-minute trip on the water. There's a pontoon, you'll see it passing in front of the camera now. So that's putting you on the spot while we're here, and we're just going to take a short break. Don't go away, we'll be right back. G'day and welcome back to This Australian Open Life. We tell stories, and our story is Grand Slam tennis. We're coming to you live from the home of the Australian Open, and across the Yarra River from Rod Laver Arena. We're on the southern side of the Yarra River and the Swan Street Bridge, and the reason that we're here, and we're going to be wrapping up this elongated, extended episode of This Australian Open Life. You might be watching us on our YouTube platform. You might be listening to us on the Acast platform as part of our podcast, the fast channel space, in the over-the-top streaming space, and just generally we would love to get feedback in general from sports fans, tennis fans. If you're a fan of anything sports related, what do you think? Was this something you would watch? Of course it is, because TV formats are changing, sports broadcast formats are changing, the way sport is being presented and packaged is changing, and we only have to look in our own backyard. The Davis Cup has changed forever in the last couple of years. G'day, welcome back to This Australian Open Life. We tell stories, and our story is Grand Slam tennis, coming to you live from home of the Australian Open in Melbourne, Australia. It's Sean McIntyre speaking, producer of Wise Words Media. And just to finish up this final little 6 to 7 minute journey that I'm taking with you this morning, just to give you a heads up that we're covering a lot of our content strategy that we've got in our head, and the growth and the way I see Wise Words Media sees this product being presented to the audience, the global audience that we're seeking, and also how we want to export this across the world to cover every single Grand Slam plus Indian Wells. But the main purpose of today was just to let you know, don't be scared off by the lack of polish, the lack of editing, the lack of usual blending of on-site footage. As those of you who have been with us for 2 or 3 years since we launched, you'll know that it's just not my go to sit in front of a camera and be a talking head in a room by myself. I like to bring a very dynamic aspect to the footage that you see. Even though we're a small business, we are a sole trader ABN, but we've been, Wise Words Media, to fill you in, we've been networking this last 2 to 3 years with industry professionals in the over-the-top streaming space, the fast channel space, and there is an opportunity for us to try and get media accreditation this year for the first time ever, that we can film with freedom on site without being spoken to very not harshly, but very some of the conversations I've had with security people last year was new, and it's driven me to try and be a bit more proactive in getting media accreditation. Anyway, so that's the go. Look forward to your thoughts and feedback. If you have any ideas, any input about what you'd like to see or how you'd like to see us presenting this content, let me know. And you can also email me direct, consulting@wisewords.com.au. That's about it for now. It's Sean McIntyre, producer at Wise Words Media. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll chat to you soon. Bye for now.